Okay, so the who, what, where, why, and how. For this service project, we actually trekked out into the largest snowstorm to hit New York City this year. Um, it was myself and a buddy named Ryan, and Ryan has the new 2022 Ford Bronco, and I have a 1996 Toyota Land Cruiser. Both of our vehicles are off road with well equipped tires and recovery equipment to rescue other people from the snow. And where was this? This was in New York City. Actually, it was on the water side where snowfall was much heavier in Brooklyn. And so this encompassed areas of uh, Bay Ridge, Coney Island, on into Canarsie. Um, and why we did it is we figured there's going to be people who are stupid and go out in weather to try and fill up their gas or run errands, and they might slide out, hit a snowbank, and not be able to get out. On and on and on. Or people who should not be out on the roads. And so we understood that there was going to be a need. And the how is we actually had recovery equipment on board our off road vehicles, which included a shovel, and we also had uh, toe straps for getting people out of the snow. And what did we do? Well, as we said, we initiated recovery of vehicles, meaning we dug out people from the snow using shovels and toe straps. And once again, we implemented this in Brooklyn and going out towards Long Island. And we had my friend Ryan Schultz on the team with us. And we did this just to help out the local community. We didn't expect any money or anything from it. We didn't take any when they offered it to us. How was the service implemented? Once again, it was just spur of the moment. There was a need, and we went out there and met the need. It did go according to plan, although my shovel did break, which required me to go out and purchase another shovel. And once again, it was used as a contingency plan in case we were not able to make it out to the clubhouse, which unfortunately we were not able to make it out. And it took motivating people to go out in really cold, nasty weather to get this done. I mean, no one wants to go out and be a part of 20-degree weather and just wind chill and be out there for a few hours. And so I had to motivate people and give them a reason why we should do it and how it looks good. And I think that also encompasses my personal leadership of just being a cheerleader and a motivator towards these goals and bringing a team together. And so we went our separate ways. We stayed in contact, but we were able to also get the job done. So the team dynamics and planning coordination was done by looking at the weather and where the mass amount of snow was falling, and recognizing that there would probably be people in areas of side roads that are less plowed, or people trying to get into gas stations which haven't been plowed because they think they can try and trek through snow. And so in that regard, that's how we were able to figure that out. And just the success in the leadership that I provided was actually motivating another individual with a vehicle that was able to um, help out, help out, which really made a difference. And my favorite quote I remember him saying is, "Dang it, it's cold out here, and I'm ready to get on out of here." And it was actually near the end when he said that he had already recovered about 2 or 3 vehicles. Um, if I had to change anything of this project and do it over again, I would actually try to be a little bit more proactive getting out there with my initial plan. I wasn't able to get out there, and that's partially due to my own shortcomings of not making it out to Mount Pocono, as it is 2 hours away, and getting other people involved can be a little challenging, especially when they're not really interested in flying afterwards. Um, but I also didn't push it because I was very busy with my own personal, things going on, especially in January, where I was quite busy. So once again, identifying what went right, what went wrong. Well, I got a little burnt out. I didn't have all the tools I should have had, and the shovel breaking was not good. I also didn't think to utilize some of the other equipment on board, which in hindsight I could have used to my benefit. Which, hindsight's 2020, and how you could always do things better. And I know for next year. Um, if you're trying to perform a service project, doing it sooner than later helps, and not having to depend on the weather. It can actually make quite the difference, especially if your contingency plan isn't needed. And you know, it was an interesting experience. It's hard to do some of these things, especially online, and not having that in person class ability to kind of go out there as a community and do it. So just finding that way, that mode, and finding the people to help you, it can be a challenge. And it's good to be pursuant or persevere or pursue that type of service project you're looking for. And obviously, you can always go and do soup kitchens and things like that, which is always great. And I know many people who do that, and there were opportunities to do that. And going forward, it's going to be me and the pictures I took, and some photos of my friends and I in the snow. And the pictures will be me giving a thumbs up with some of the people I pulled out of the snow. So I hope you enjoy and get a laugh out of it. So thank you very much um, for just listening in and taking your time to hear my service project. And I hope you learned something for it and found my project interesting. And I'm looking forward to hearing any feedback you have to offer. Have a good day. Bye.